Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great privilege to have the opportunity to address the General Council of EuroHealthNet, though I wish we could meet under different circumstances. The EuroHealthNet partnership plays a vital role in the WHO European region day after day, but never more so than at this moment, when we find ourselves facing the unprecedented challenges associated with the global pandemic and the devastating effects of COVID-19. In this region alone, there are more than 2 million confirmed cases and, tragically, more than 180,000 lives lost. And these figures do not even touch upon the economic and financial impact of the disease, nor its mental, emotional and social toll. To be certain, this pandemic affects us all, today and in the long term. Yet even now we can see that it does not affect us all equally. The inequities in society, so striking even before the word COVID-19 entered our vocabulary, have come into even starker relief against the backdrop of the pandemic. The virus has put vulnerable groups at even greater risk. Older people, particularly those in care homes, people living in or close to poverty, people with underlying conditions, those struggling with mental health or substance use disorders, and many others. This moment of crisis reveals the danger of accepting and perpetuating inequalities. When we all find ourselves under threat, even from something as microscopic as a virus, we realize the truth in the words of Martin Luther King Jr. Quote, "All life is interrelated. We are all caught in an inescapable network of mutuality." Unquote. As we stand facing a common threat, we see more clearly the importance and value of a whole-of-society and whole-of-government approach in both our COVID-19 response, but also our broader efforts to reduce inequalities. Breaking down traditional silos gives rise to new partnerships and solutions. But let me be clear, I have great reason to feel optimistic because we know such approaches are already in use. Across countries in the European region, we can see examples of government and community initiatives that aim to support the most vulnerable among us. For example, rental assistance programs have been introduced in Spain for homeless people. Volunteer organizations in Serbia have helped Roma children with distance learning. Municipal police forces in Turkey have been enlisted to shop for and deliver food to vulnerable people affected by quarantine measures. In the Netherlands, university students have been recruited to assist vulnerable fellow citizens with digital technology. And in Germany, local health departments have focused on addressing sex workers' loss of income and risk of exploitation during the pandemic. And I could cite many more examples. Just as whole of society and whole of government efforts must underpin our response to the pandemic, so will they be crucial to our recovery efforts. WHO has already begun the process of identifying priorities for a healthy recovery from COVID-19 through its recently introduced manifesto, which outlines prescriptions such as protecting and preserving nature, the source of human health, investing in essential services from water and sanitation to clean energy in healthcare facilities, promoting healthy, sustainable food systems, and building healthy, livable cities, among others. These are the building blocks of an economy of well-being. Fulfilling these aims will better protect our most vulnerable populations and help us live up to the ideals of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, namely intersectoral action to leave no one behind. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, to achieve my vision, the European Programme of Work, United Action for Better Health in Europe, we must be bold and ambitious, even in the face of great challenges. We speak often of a new normal, but should we not aim higher when imagining what life looks like on the other side? Perhaps we must look far beyond the ordinary and aim for the extraordinary. To do that, we must work together as does this extant body, and we must enlist the help of all areas of society and government. To those among us who are already engaged in this work, and particularly those actively supporting the Regional Office COVID-19 response efforts, I thank you. You are leading the way to a healthier and more equitable future, and I look very much forward to continuing and scaling up our already excellent collaboration. You will find in the WHO Regional Office for Europe and its Regional Director Hans Kluge a very genuine and sincere partner. Thank you.